What's up, everybody? This is Chad from Media Maniacs again. This is my second video for The Last of Us Remastered here. And I was planning on doing just straight walkthroughs of the game, but I think that today I need to do something a little different and give kind of my personal assessment of the game up to the point I'm at right now. I'm going to be playing a part of the game that I've already played, so this is a previous save, so I can focus more on talking about my thoughts than playing the game. But I wanted to give you guys some actual, gameplay. So the reason I'm doing this is because I'm not really enjoying this game as much as I thought I would be. Um, I'm not hating it. It's just nowhere near the level that I was expecting it to be at. Production-wise, it's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, like the graphics are just amazing. The sound is atmospheric, and I love the guitar. Everything. The music is great. And the cutscenes, like the character development with everybody, that's been the highlight of the game so far. The issues I'm having with are with the combat and the stealth elements. And granted, I'm playing this on hard, so maybe if I'd started off on normal on my first go around, um, it might have been different. But I don't like stealth games, and I didn't know this was essentially a stealth game. Like Metal Gear, not a fan. Splinter Cell, not a fan. It's just tedious having to, learn guard patterns and constantly dying and going off and doing the same thing over and over again. I guess dying, isn't the issue. I mean, you die in games all the time. You got to be able to, get over that. But I didn't expect this game to be that. So that's disappointing. I get why they did it. They're trying to make a very realistic game. Naughty Dog being the ones that made it. They're trying to make this like, yeah, this is what would happen definitely if, post-apocalyptic United States. This is how it would probably really be. Only having like a few bullets per gun, and having to use bottles and you know bricks and rocks as improvised weapons. Um, Speaking of which, this is pretty cool actually. Um, and like I said, stealth and the combat. I guess fighting humans, um, like guards with gun. That's okay. That's fine, I think. Because you're able to melee better. But it's with the clickers that I'm having
There we go.
trouble with. They're just not fun encounters. And if you've never played Last of Us, clickers are not zombies, but they're humans who got infected with this
Different places.
um, parasite, and so now they got like stuff growing on their faces, and
There's hell better be.
they don't see. They use like echolocation, so they click, hence being called clickers. Um, and you can't melee them. Like they just grab you, they bite you, and then you game over. You have to restart. Unless you have a weapon like that badass pipe with scissors on it, or a shiv. Otherwise, you're fucked. Like if it catches onto you, you can't do shit really. And that I've experienced, and maybe there's better ways to avoid that. But if like you make one wrong step, it's basically game over. You got to restart, and that just pisses me off. Um, Yeah, so that's my issue with this game.
Down here.
I think up here is actually an encounter with the clickers that I have to beat again. But like I said, I already played this part, so I kind of know what's going on. Oh, and this thing, this you hold R1, and Joel can hear things. Like you see the clickers; those are two adversaries, one right there, and one over to his left there. Um, so that's how you can kind of know where you are in relation to everything else here. Um, and I guess another issue for me is the issue of hype, game hype. Um, this game's been out for a year, and it's won all these Game of the Year awards, and people saying so one of the best games ever. Shiv. So that's how you deal with the clickers. But so I've had a year of this build up. It's like I didn't have a PS3, so like I obviously didn't get to play it when it first came out, and then like Shiv. Websites like IGN or whatever giving it tens and Game of the Year awards and all that jazz. Built up the hype even more. And for me, it's not delivering. Um, it might be, and so like I think that if it wasn't as hyped as it was, would and my expectations weren't so high, would I enjoy this game more? Probably. I think it was so. I think the hype had to do a lot with my
You all right?
enjoyment level of this game, or lack thereof. And while I say this, again, I'm not hating this game. It's a fun game. Um, I am having fun with this game. I don't want to say like, oh, this game is shit. This game sucks. It doesn't. It's a good game. Although I kind of wish honestly that they just made all the cutscenes into like a movie with with like extra ones to like fill in the gaps, and I could just watch it because that's the best part of this game. I'm playing these parts here, these encounters to get to the next cutscene, and that's to me that's not what a good game should be about. The gameplay itself should be the reward. Like you should have fun playing it, and then you feel fulfilled that way, and their reward is that you beat the game. Not just I gotta get through this part just to watch these actors, you know, do a little movie or whatever. So actually no, I don't have any shivs. I do like this crafting system. I think it's clever, and how it happens in real time. I do like that. So I think that's cool. He like you press in the touchpad here on the PS4 controller, brings up his backpack. You can create health kits and cocktails and Molotov cocktails and melee upgrades. And I like how you buy. It's kind of cheesy, but you buy not buy, but you loot supplements, vitamins. I'm gonna assume, which are this is 20 years in the future since the beginning of the game, so I think that a lot of these would be expired, but whatever. I think that's an interesting system. Instead of just buying your upgrades, you have to find supplements in order to improve your character. So I think that's kind of cool. Um, Again, not to just totally shit on this game. I want to give a fair view of this game. Um, like I said, gorgeous, great production value, but gameplay is not what I want. Um, Maybe I'm the wrong person to be, reviewing this game, playing this game through a walkthrough. But it got so much hype. I go back to that issue that's like, oh, I have to play this game. I have to see what this is about. So, those are, you know, kind of my issues with this game. Which it's unfortunate because I really wanted to like this game a lot. And granted, I'm only about 4, 5, maybe 6 hours, maybe less. Actually, haven't been keeping a running track of how long I've been playing this. So hopefully, you know, it might get better and open up as I progress. But as of right now, my initial reactions are not favorable to this game.
Ta-da!
Good job.
So I do like exploring these areas here without, you know, interruptions. I like collecting items and, you know, talking, you know,
We go find Tommy.
the conversations between Joel and Ellie, you know, the little banter I do enjoy.
You know where to take you.
So this is fun for me anyways. It's just the combat. It's dragging me down.
Hey, look!
So this is a cool area. You get some cool, find some little parts and upgrades here.
Man, I had an art book.
Garden of Gnomes.
I always thought they were super cute.
Yeah, that's my
They creep me out.
initial reaction to this game. And if I can just, you know, comment on the video game industry in and of itself, and go back to hype and everything, and not just this game, because this game had come out already, and this is, you know, a remastered version of this game. But generally, we're seeing games get announced 2 years before it's even available to be seen at all. Like yesterday, PlayStation 4 on the IGN app, they had the Mass Effect 4 Comic-Con panel, and it's like that game is 2, maybe even 3 years away, maybe 4. Like, who knows how many years away this game is? Yet they're already talking about it. They're already teasing, you know, footage or character models. And it's like that hype is just gonna create these unrealistic expectations for games, and they're probably not gonna deliver on it. And this is coming from a huge BioWare fan. Like, I've played all of their games, and many times, in fact. But seeing the Mass Effect 4 panel, I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way this. If they keep building on this hype, then there's no way we're gonna, you know, deliver it fully. And then when games get announced earlier, then they're really ready for it. They're gonna get pushed back probably, like Batman, Arkham Knight, or The Witcher 3. So that's kind of, you know, a little side rant about the video games industry, of the current state of it. And yeah, I think we'll stop here for this video. The next one I put out will be a walkthrough of an area that I haven't played yet, and then, you know, like, and I'm hoping that, you know, my initial reaction to this game isn't indicative of the entire game, and I hope it kind of opens up and I get more enjoyment out of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share all the videos. Check out our Facebook and Twitter pages. And yeah, thank you for, you know, watching. And if you agree or if you disagree with my assessment of this game, please leave that in the comments and let me know what you guys think. I know I'm probably in the short minority of not liking this game. But okay, I don't want to say not liking this game. I shouldn't say that. It's just, I'm not enjoying it to the level I thought I was going to be enjoying it. That's how I should say it. I do like this game. This is a fun game. Just not a 10. Just not a masterpiece game. So yeah, thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys next time.